What's going on, everybody? We are back, and big announcement. It's team builder time. It's long overdue, but I was kind of nervous on what they were going to do because it seems we normally go up in increments of two. But you're going to see that that's not the case, and kind of what to expect moving forward. But let's get right into it. We got the two team builders, two which I kind of find surprising at 95 overall. So if you remember, the other ones are 92s. It jumps to 95. We got Dave Andrechuk and we got Brent Burns, Minnesota Wild legend, before we traded him. Then we also got some cornerstone cards that came out there. We got actually multiple cornerstone champions, so we'll make sure to take a look at that. All these other ones are already out there as is, so let's hop right into it. Let's just get in and check out these team builder cards, so that way it can kind of help you make a decision. Honestly, don't let the numbers fool you. So let's take a look at Brent Burns first. We're gonna hide my face. 6'5", 230 pounds. He has silver shutdown, silver elite edges, silver quick pick, and gold heat seeker. The ability points to cost something. If you do activate offensive defenseman, he'll have 97 excel, 97 speed, 96 endurance, 99s across the board there. Almost a maxed out shot. Hands are in the mid to upper 90s, and his defensive stats are essentially maxed out. So for a 95, to me, this is an end game card. There's no way of walking around it. This is going to play like a 97 or a 98 overall. It's almost maxed out in everywhere that you need it to, minus, a little bit on checking, which, is useless in face-offs. So, I'm happy we get something this good. At the same time, we got Dave Andrechuk. He's 6'4", 225. He's a right-handed winger, but if you take a look, he has 99 face-offs. So you can run him at center, which I'm definitely going to do, and you can put Silver Quick Draw on if you want. But with Sniper Forward, Pinpoint, Shoot Boost, and Defensive Boost, he's going to have 97 excel, 97 speed, 96 agility, 96 balance. He's going to have a maxed out shot. His hands are going to be in the mid 90s again. And his defensive stats are not bad whatsoever. He has Goldborn Leader, which is awesome. Love that. Silver on Stop Force and Silver Close Quarters. These are great abilities, especially at 6'4". I wish he had Silver Elite Edges, maybe instead of the Quick Draw, but in the nicest way possible, this card's going to be amazing. I'm going to put him at center just because of size. I need a replacement for Linden, so here's the replacement. Here's what we're going to be running with. I think overall they did a good job, and it's kind of weird seeing it go from 4 cards down to 2, because normally in the past they've always kind of shrunk it by 1, so we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't think Anna Mueller was out at the time, and then they would bring it down to 4. So I was expecting 395s, but I think because maybe they've realized how late they did this and how far behind the ball they were, they only dropped 2, because the next one I'm going to say is probably going to be the end game of 99. That's the only thing that logically makes sense. Maybe there's another 2 cards. I'm not too sure. I'm trying to harp back to last year, but it's good to see them actually get good stats, because my biggest fear was we got 94 95s and you make them, but they're already, you can't use them. So for me, I think it was a win. Brent Burns would be my number 1 overall choice. Dave would be my second choice if you're trying to make must makes, just because right-handed defensemen, there's not as many of them as left-handed defensemen. But as far as wingers go, I like how you can float them at center or wing, so there's a little bit more flexibility with the other cards. Now, some of the other cornerstone cards that did come out today, we'll take a look at those. And I think they all came out at 94 overall, so let's take a look at them here. Starting with Simon Rubik. I don't know if I'm saying that right. You guys can correct me. Goalie, 6'1", $192. Nothing crazy. I would never use a goalie this small at this point in time. That's just me. It would be sold for something. I just don't know what. Let me hide my face here. 6 foot, 196 on this left defenseman, 93 excel, 95 speed. Gold elite edges, nothing memorable. We got another one, 5'9", $182. I like the speed a lot more in this. This could be a shifty one you could use on a third or fourth line, especially with gold wheels or silver lead edges. I think they could balance each other out very well. We got Jake Hildebrand. He's another goalie, 5'11", just too small for me. Hugo, 5'10", buck 74, another goalie, too small. Sven at right wing. He's a left-handed shot though, just a little too slow for 5'10". I like to just go through these kind of quick, just because like the size is going to make a difference. This ain't a bad card. 94 and 95 speed, like not horrible. Gold shutdown's always immaculate to have any. That's pretty good, but size once again kind of comes back to haunt him. 6'1", just a little undersized as far as weight goes, but at least they balance it out with a little bit more speed on this card. And you get gold elite edges or gold close quarters. 93 faceoffs, I'd probably be putting him on the wing. 95 XL, 92 speed, just 5'9". I mean, these guys are just too small. 6'3", okay, but they just kill him with, well, the 96 XL. This ain't actually a bad one. Gold top force, left-handed winger. His defensive stats are okay. His faceoffs are 95. I mean, it's better than the centerman's cards, so that's not horrible. Honestly, not crazy. Nothing crazy, nothing horrible. I just don't see anything I'm like that's jumping out for me that I have to have as a must make out of these, or like, you know, a must pull. I think if you get it, it'll have some value, but nothing too over the top or crazy is what it's looking like. This one isn't bad. 5'11", 201. I'd say this one's pretty well rounded for a right defenseman. 95 XL, 95 speed. Good shot. Really good defensive stats. And at 200 pounds, he'll kind of play like Kirill Kaprizov does in this game. He'll play with a little bit more size, even though he is only 5'11". To me, that's like probably the best one. And then let's check out these last four for you guys. 6'1". Nothing too over the top here. Not bad. 5'11", just a little undersized as far as weight goes. And the last one here, 6 foot 203. Good on size, good defensive stats. XL speed, if it was just a little bit higher, this would be a very, very solid option too for left defenseman if you do pull it. Well, guys, other than that, keep in mind you can get stuff out of the store for these packs. You can get team builders, and they didn't actually put them too high as far as pricing goes. I was missing a couple, and I just burned through my coins that I had because I'm like, why not? But if you do go over, you can go to team building. You can get a 92 for like 200,000. You can essentially make them for like, I don't know. You can make one because there's 192, 289s, but it's like 500,000 coins. It's honestly not that bad. And you can make one of those 95s, and they have really good stats. I would honestly, if you don't have any of the team builders, if you have coins to spare, I would honestly use it because the coins actually weren't a bad deal on this one. That's just me, though. If you have a ton of stuff to trade in, by all means, go ahead. But I burned through almost my entire collection during team of the season, so I really didn't have anything. So I just burned through coins to get them. Other than that, like, that's kind of it for Tuesday's content. I'm kind of sad that we didn't see 3 team builders to see it kind of go down that transition of 4, 3, 2, 1, because you could still do it in increments of 2 after this. Because you could have still came out with 97s, and you still could have came out with 99s, but that's just me. I don't know. Like, what are your guys' thoughts? Is there a must make out of this? If you like what you saw, hit that thumbs up button as we close in on 500 subscribers. So thank you guys so much. And I'm going to continue pushing out NHL content as it comes available. Trying to get back to being a little bit more consistent with that. Been off the last couple weeks, kind of focusing on other things. So that's no excuse. But I'm hoping to see you guys back here next time. And let me know what your thoughts are down below on this. Good, bad, or indifferent.